Explosion. Yay! Hey everybody, GhostJunk here, bringing you a hero spotlight on Junkrat, the master of explosions. Junkrat is a 25-year-old Australian maniac who has an unhealthy explosion fetish. Junkrat is a scavenger, and thus, all his weapons are kind of scrap-related and very rustic. Junkrat has an insane passive, Total Mayhem. When Junkrat dies, he drops a sack of bombs in his wake. Enemies who run through it take damage and will most likely die due to the number of bombs it actually dropped. Players often forget about this passive, so you'll trade without even knowing it most of the time. Still avoid trying to die in games though, you're always more valuable alive. Junkrat's primary fire is Frag Launcher. Junkrat fires grenades at long ranges that can also bounce off walls. They will explode at the first enemy that it comes in contact with, or after a few seconds. These are great weapons to use in situations with a kill box. Keep the explosions in, and the freshness out. Junkrat's R1 is Steel Trap. Junkrat tosses a bear trap out, and enemies who step in it take damage and are stuck for a few seconds. This trap can be destroyed by enemies by shooting at it, so place it where people will walk without thinking twice. When someone gets trapped, a triggered expression will appear on the screen, so start firing bombs at the poor soul. You can also place traps during combat, and unknowing enemies may walk in, sealing their fate. Junkrat's L1 is Concussion Grenade. This can be used to propel Junkrat into the sky or propel enemies away. This is Junkrat's most used ability, and it does really good damage when used defensively, so use it to finish off targets that are at medium health. You'll mainly want to use it to get up to better vantage points and start launching frags from high up, or to displace enemies in combat. Junkrat's ultimate is Riptire. Junkrat fires off a tire that you are able to control and explode on command, or will explode after a few seconds. This has a large explosion radius, so you may even kill several targets with one tire. The tire has its own health bar, and if enemies are quick enough, they can eliminate the tire before the explosion gets off. While controlling the tire by holding X, you can even climb over some walls to help you secure on some kills. Remember, you only have a limited time though, so use it wisely. Junkrat is a really fun hero to play with all the explosions, and it's so satisfying to getting a kill from a trap. Play from the distance and shoot bombs from far away. Place your steel trap at a door near you, and if someone gets stuck, it's time to move somewhere else. Up close, just aim for what's in front of you and throw a concussion mine to finish them off, and spring yourself back to safety. Junkrat is a bunch of laughs, but he does have some weaknesses. He's really vulnerable to snipers. They can easily pick Junkrat off because he's low health, and because his bombs won't be able to reach the snipers most of the time. Also, anyone with explosions or abilities that can go through walls can really ruin Junkrat's surprise long-range bombs. Junkrat works really well with heroes who can buff, shield, or heal him in teamfights. This allows him to deal massive damage without dying, and allows him better opportunities to set up on-the-fly traps for enemies mid-fight. Junkrat is a really fun hero and really scary hero to play with and against. If you play him right, you will surely explode your way to victory. Victory! Thanks so much for watching my video. If you want to see my last video on Torbjorn, click the box on the left, and to see my last video on Anna, click the box on the right. And to see my other videos, hit the subscribe button. Also, if you're on a mobile device, the links are in the description below.